thanking the president, appreciating what he said. That's none of our business as a house. We want to know as a house from his speech whether the last 1 year he has achieved those issues that he is supposed to report back to this house, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, when I listened very keenly to the president of that day, because I was present in the house, I almost thought that the president is relaunching his UDA manifesto again for the second time, Madam Speaker. Because the whole speech was full of promises, promise after promise after promise after promise. Madam Speaker, these promises must come to an end, and Kenyans must be told what the government of the day has achieved for the last 1 year, Madam Speaker. 1 year is quite a long period of time, Madam Speaker. A lady gets a child in 1 year, Madam Speaker, after getting married. A whole human being is produced in 1 year, Madam Speaker, through marriage, Madam Speaker. So if you can produce a whole human being living in 1 year, but in 9 months actually, in less than a year, what is this that you cannot achieve in 1 year, Madam Speaker? So, Madam Speaker, let us be honest to Kenyans. Let us not address Kenyans as though some of them are living on earth and others are living in the moon, Madam Speaker. I heard people saying that we have stabilized the economy. I don't understand what stabilization means. When people are suffering, the cost of living is high, the cost of food is high, what have you stabilized? Unless you have stabilized things in a manner that we Kenyans cannot see. You are struggling with debt payment, you are struggling with revenues, you are struggling with all kinds of things, and then you have the audacity to tell Kenyans that we have stabilized the economy. A stabilized economy is an economy that has less debt and higher revenues, where you don't need to borrow to pay a debt. We are living in an economy where today, if we don't borrow, we will not be able to pay our debts, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, some of the things that I listened to in that speech, for example, is the issue of the Hustler Fund. Somebody borrowed 740,000, and now he's a rich man. He has bought a tuk-tuk. Madam Speaker, I don't know if we are living in the same country or we are living in different parts of the world, Madam Speaker. If you have a 740,000 shillings, that is enough to buy a tuk-tuk. But if people are saying that, it's like telling me today that I will get 1 million shillings.
Honorable Speaker, you know, the Honorable Junet has been born in affluence. He's lived as a rich kid. So he does not know how much 700,000 can transform a person's life. He does not know that the price of unga today has moved from 250, which he supported during President Uhuru's speech in this very house,
Order.
that it was 250,
Honorable
now
Owen.
it's at 135.
Honorable Owen Buyer. Honorable Owen Buyer. That is a point of debate. You will have your chance to actually debate. Honorable Junet.
Madam Speaker, thank you for protecting me. You know, if the president and his government are relying on advice from Honorable Buyer, then I can tell you things will get worse going forward. Because I should expect as a leader to tell the president that on this one we are... Madam Speaker, in the whole speech of the president, I did not hear a word that was addressing the cost of living, Madam Speaker. And what is killing Kenyans is the cost of living. That is what this government promised to lower. They never promised to tell us that they are going to buy tuk-tuk for people, they are going to buy this for this. No, it's about ugali, it's about their stomachs, it is about their lives, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to urge the government that in the next presidential address, which will be 2 years, a year from now, and it will be 2 years of this government, Madam Speaker, I hope and pray that there will be something.
Your time is up. The next chance will go to... The next chance, I will not add. It is 5 minutes. I will not add. The next chance will go to the member for Westlands, Honorable Timothy Wanyonyi.
Thank